rim.
Well, after that brilliant opening night win, Indiana's largest in 14 years. What do the Fever have for an encore? Well, they're off to a good start. They looked the way of Griner in the fourth quarter on Friday. They'll look their way again. Griner backing in on Boston, turns and knocks it down. Griner has been huge.
Knocked down 47% from out there last year. She needs to look for those shots.
Here's Clark on the drive, being hounded behind the back. Boston has it. Shot clock down to 5 again, but Boston finishes. She's got 9 of Indiana's 15 here in the third quarter. Caldwell blows by Clark, pulls up, and knocks it down.
Well, be able to get an assist after you show the graphic. That's just, those numbers are just absolutely phenomenal for Caitlin Clark.
Boston, pretty crossover, gets to the rim and draws the foul.
That's the kind of screen I'm talking about.
Mitchell,
right there.
Back for Clark, and hits a three. Indiana's first points of the second quarter. Atlanta only has 2 as well. Griner changing that underneath. A year in Indiana. He's found a home in Atlanta. Third round draft pick. Really nice story for the Dream. Griner, that one was further out, defended well, and she knocked it down anyway.
Jordan Canada on the floor. This is not how Atlanta is going to look as the season goes on, playing with 2 bigs. I think they'll make some adjustments, but they are doing a good job playing with 2 bigs so far.
And there's Clark turning the corner, getting to the rim and drawing the foul.
I know Stephanie White and her staff have been working on.
Fever coming off just a brilliant defensive performance on Saturday as Alicia Gray misses. There's Brianna Jones with the rebound and the...
Caitlin Clark isn't just playing basketball. She's redefining it. With every dribble, pass, and deep three, she commands attention and elevates the game to another level.
To find their spot on a roster. Biggest lead was 4 for Atlanta, the biggest lead for Indiana. Jones again from outside, finally getting one to go. So is used to seeing during his time finding different looks from the outside, and that's short as well for Naz Hillman. Full court pass and the bucket. Ryan Howard has been sitting at 7 points. All 7 of those points were in the second quarter as we're halfway through the third. Shatori finds Free Jones again. The scoop. A lot of players are trying to show and earn their way on the roster. Finds the hands of Natasha Howard, gets the bucket. 0 for 4 from the field before that last attempt as another turnover. Atlanta on a 10-3, make it 12-3 run. Angel Gray Tabitha Turner and Autumn Johnson here with you for the final preseason game.
And now BG says she's rediscovered her love for the game, saying Atlanta reminds me of home. I'm back in the South, and this was the best decision of my life.
As well, just taking on the defense. Brianna Jones will get those. A turnover. Shatori Walker Kimbrell drains one from deep. So they'll say it was a long.
And Angel, we talked about how competitive this game possibly get. Even though we're still in preseason, these are 2 teams that are contenders.
PG for 3.
Her court vision is nothing short of elite. She sees plays before they unfold, delivering no-look passes and threading the needle accurately. But her shooting range truly leaves fans and defenders stunned. From the logo, from the wing, under pressure, it doesn't matter. She has the confidence and skill to sink shots from nearly anywhere on the court, turning impossible looks into routine moments of brilliance.
Bentley looking for help here. Nobody moving for Indiana. Clark back for Fag Bentley. She is open and knocks it. 3 straight with 30 for Ryan Howard. Mitchell inside. Good find, Fag Bentley. Cross court pass hole is open and hits a 3.
She's 4 for 4. 3 for 4 here in the second.
Clark leaning into Canada, just got it up off the glass and got it to go. Mitchell still scoreless since the first quarter. Mitchell on the drive, scoop shot, and gets the roll. Get Boston able to tip it ahead to Nalissa Smith. That was really intelligent. Oh, and Smith, the spin, the drop, step, and finish. 19-point deficit. It was trimmed down to 2 in that game. Here's Gray on the drive and the athletic finish.
One-on-one for Boston. Spins away from the help. That's a big-time post move right there.
Season for Indiana, just 5 remain. The Fever know they are going to be playoff bound, but where they finish is another question. Today will go a long way in helping determine that.
What makes Caitlin stand out is her complete control of the game. She dictates tempo, reads defenses like a seasoned pro, and makes smart decisions even at full speed. Whether she's slicing through a double team or pulling up in transition, she plays with poise, precision, and purpose. And then there's her competitiveness. Caitlin plays with a fire you can feel through the screen.
Clark on the hesitation. Clark for the big shots.
We're going to expect a big night here for Cunningham. She does a good job stepping in when she needs to.
Clark, she's putting on a show here in the early going.
A bounce pass through the lane there, but of course, she finds a way to make it.
Told us the other day, I know I'm going to get grabbed, I'm going to get chucked. Backdoor, Clark lays it in as she loses Lainey Hamilton. Clark and Lainey Hamilton getting into it a little bit verbally.
Just a great cut backdoor by Caitlin.
It's a 9 of 13 shooting.
And 12 assists now for Seattle.
Clark answers, and that is the first triple of the game.
Can't hit on 3. She's got 9, 8, and 5 right now. Clark with the step back deep 2. Money.
Well, that takes care of one category.
Good job by the Dream getting back in transition defense because that's where Kelsey Mitchell likes to strike.
Wallace left alone, and another triple goes down for Indiana.
Hines Allen will launch and miss on a 3 ball. Mystics have opened up 0-4 from the floor. Clark, good feed inside. It's Samuelson.
Basketball by Katie Lou Samuelson, and Caitlin on a dime right there.
Now the Fever have 5 on 4. It's Clark way outside. Boston the rebound. Clark on the fake. Clark weaves inside and the reverse. It's been a lot of Caitlin Clark. A steal and a bucket. Time finding her way.
She works hard and does her work early before the ball gets inside.
Giant Parker married in the offseason. Clark catch and shoot. Hits a 3.
The screen setting up aerial power. She's coming off a pin down. An excellent screen by Nalissa Smith.
Could have held for one, did not, but able to hit. Here's the flick ahead. Nalissa Smith lays it in on the delivery from Clark.
3 minutes left to play in this one, and the hill is steep. 12 points. The Fever looking to erase. Here's Clark, catch and shoot. Hits a 3!
She's not afraid of the moment. She lives for it. Whether it's a clutch shot late in the fourth or setting up a teammate with a perfect dime, she's always in attack mode, always locked in, beyond the stats and the highlight reels. Caitlin Clark is inspiring a generation. She's showing young athletes, especially young girls, that you don't need to fit a mold to lead or dominate. You just need the heart, the vision, and the relentless drive to be great.